Today's video is brought to you by Sir Mix-a-Lot, because he likes big butts and he cannot lie, and I can handily say the same thing when it comes to both the ladies and Magic. And today our deck is all about the butt. It's all about that base. It's shaking the booty. So in Magic, the term big butt has come to mean creatures with higher toughness than power, and this deck is all about that base. So how does it work? So we've got creatures with big butts and we're taking advantage of them. So the payoff cards are Abzan Beastmaster, which I love. I think this is, you know, again, I'm gonna get hated on for saying this, I think this is almost as good as Dark Confidant. This card, it's crazy good. It's crazy underplayed. It's an engine card on a stick. It's super easy, you know, condition to satisfy. I think it's great build around card. Grim Contest is a card that rewards you for your booty by this card. I've heard this called Butt Fight before, which makes me very happy. So from now on, Butt Fight. And Assault Formation. This is the booty beating, beat down supreme card. This is the rice and beans of Magic right here. So this card lets your creatures deal damage equal to their toughness rather than power, and it lets your creatures with defender attack, and you can pump everybody. This card is insane, and you know, it's a lot of fun actually. You know, the downside to a deck like this is half of the deck does nothing without this card in play, but that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and say this is not a competitive deck. This is a fun Sir Mix-a-Lot theme deck, right? And you know, how does the rest of the deck shake up? So little in the middle, but it got much back. I stuttered, so that would have been much better if I didn't. Disown Ancestor, low casting cost, big toughness, Outlast does become a thing. Think about it this way: every time you outlast, instead of Outlast making this into a 1/5, it makes it into a 5/5, and so on, right? So this card is great. Now your ideal thing is to curve Disown Ancestor into Kin Tree Invocation and play, you know, have a 4/4 on turn 2. That's pretty good in this format. It trumps a lot of things, you know, bigger than lions, you know, pretty sweet, and it fits with the theme, it fits everything. It's just, I love this card. I saw this, I was like, oh, I want to go deep with this card. In fact, I might make a modern version of this deck if I can ever afford Darins, just because I think that'll be super mucho fun balls. We see our 2-drop slot is pretty crowded. We're playing 22 2-drops, right? So we talked about Assault Formation, Archer's Parapet. So this becomes, you know, 2-mana 5/5. Also, you know, even if you're not attacking with it, you know, if you don't have the mana to pump into making it attack, it being a 5/5 defender is gonna make things hard to attack into you. Until you get your Assault Formation online, holds the ground pretty well. The life loss ability at the end of the turn can add up. Commune with the Gods is a way to find your Assault Formations or to grab another creature. Caryatid ramps your mana. It's also big butted and hexproof, so you know, this could be a 3/3 hexproof in the right situation. Kinda cool. Wall of Mulch is 2-mana 4/4, and you know, the first 100 times I looked at this card, I thought the ability was green, sack it, draw a card, but it's actually green, sack a wall, draw a card. So you actually have other you know, you can actually sack the archer's parapets to it as well, you know, if you want. So pretty good value card if you're looking for something in particular, or, you know, can be just, you know, a nice attacker. And we talked, I mean, nice blocker, of course, but nice attacker with assault formation. We talked about Invocation, Beastmaster, and Grim Contest. We got the Queen Bee of Big Butts over here, Reaper of the Wilds, just a great threat that's hard to deal with. Good, this is our late game card, our backup plan kind of thing. It's just an all-around good card. Not a real sideboard yet, but couple naturalizes just in case, couple plummets. Obviously, creatures with flying are pretty strong against us. Game 1, so I got plummets and Sagu archers as a you know, like a little strategy against flyers if I feel like it. Against like a burn heavy kind of deck, I was thinking Sultai Flare can do some work. So it's 3/4 itself. It's got a big butt. It's your Anaconda. It don't want none unless you got buns, hun. That's our Sultai Flare, and can gain lots of life. Everything in the deck pretty much has toughness 4 or greater, so you can really gain big amounts of life with this dude. So this is a just for fun special. I hope you enjoy it. I had a lot of fun making this deck, and I'm gonna have a lot of fun playing with it.